What is up, everybody? It is me. It's a Sunday morning. About to head out to work in a few. Before I do so, I wanted to drop on here for a couple minutes and provide to you all an update regarding that warehouse fire that took place last week in Ontario, California. I'm sure everyone has seen the video. A man who works at that warehouse was disgruntled about the minimum wage he was earning. He films himself setting these toilet paper items on fire, those items on fire, and saying this quote, all he had to do was pay us enough. All he had to do was pay us more. Now, last night after I came home from work, I went on TikTok and multiple opinions about what this man did was all over there. Repostings of that video, many news reports of that incident. It was all over TikTok without any question. TikTokers expressing favor of what he did, expressing massive disgruntlement for what he done. Many expressing how much a warehouse worker or any worker in that state earns. I'm going to read you the full report courtesy of one of the local TV stations there, abc7.com, and here it is. Prosecutors on Friday revealed new details about an arson suspect and the massive fire he is accused of starting at a sprawling warehouse in Ontario, California. Sharmil Abdolkarim, a 29-year-old resident of Highland, was being held without bail after being booked on multiple felony counts, according to the Ontario Police Department. The department said in a statement, investigators are aware of a video circulating on social media that may depict elements of the incident. Detectives are actively reviewing and working to authenticate the footage as part of the ongoing investigation. Abdolkarim was taken into custody after a search warrant was served at his home. Authorities mentioned that evidence collected at the time of his arrest was being analyzed as part of the investigation. The U.S. Attorney in this case said in a statement, quote, in a phone call to one witness, the defendant compared himself to Luigi Mangione, the murder suspect charged in the death of Brian Thompson, the CEO of the United States' biggest healthcare insurer. He continued by saying, look, America is founded on free enterprise and capitalism. Anyone attacks our values, our way of life, our system, which provides the best goods and services to the most people, we're going to come after aggressively. The suspect was charged with 1 count of aggravated arson and 6 counts of arson of a structure. This according to the San Bernardino County District Attorney. The inferno, which erupted around 12:30 a.m. Tuesday, destroyed the 1.2 million square foot warehouse, and paper products inside that warehouse were worth $500 million. The suspect's booking photo was released and a scheduled arraignment was postponed until this upcoming Monday. The suspect faces 10 years to life in prison if convicted as charged. The district attorney said, quote, arson to me is a real head scratcher. I do not understand somebody who is suspected of arson does something where they get no value out of it, other than to displace people from their jobs, to ruin commerce, to get in the way of labor, to put people in physical harm. We want to be certain, at least for our residents, as sensitive as we are to arson in this country, particularly in Southern California, that these crimes are taken very, very serious. Authorities said that Abdul Karim was working at the Kimberly Clark Distribution Center through a third-party company at the time of the fire. Nobody else was injured in the blaze. So, apparently this guy was angry over the fact that he was not earning as much as the CEOs, the big wigs. You recall in the last vlog I uploaded regarding this incident, the minimum wage of a warehouse worker was around $7.25. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is directly to the suspect. Yeah, we get that you were not earning as much. I understand that full well. Would it have been more simpler to resign from that position and go look for a higher paying job elsewhere? Would it have been more simpler to leave that state and head off somewhere, find a better paying job, a better paying line of work? That's what I did years ago. I've spoken about it many times. I left Michigan after being unemployed for a year and a half, moved to Texas, got everything situated, my life straightened out, got me a good paying job there, along with insurance, good insurance I should say. Back in Michigan, I had no insurance for how many years? I'm living here in Florida, where just now I got myself a pay raise at the current line of work that I'm at. Would have been simpler to do that, other than setting fire to a warehouse, destroying all those products, which many people in that area are going to be without for God knows how long. And come to think of it, the other employees in that warehouse, they're now jobless. They're now unemployed as a result. I think the phrase, think before you act, should now apply in this case. Always think before you do something. No matter how disgruntled, how angry you are, think first. Because now this guy is going to be serving, maybe serving, I should say, many years in jail for what he done. Let me know in the comments of what you think about what I said and regarding this case. In the meantime, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button and notification bell. And everyone out there, enjoy your Sunday. I'm off to work. Bye-bye.